If you're covering all the side quests, though, then you should come across all of them. I think there's a really big amount of those things.
Never know until you try.
So, you know. Hey, this is actually where I got some of those pieces that I've shown off. Then this is a regular rifle. This isn't the AR one, but this is an ultimate rarity gun. As you can see, it does like 502 to 679 damage, but it's also just a regular rifle, which is not helpful to me at all. I don't use the regular rifles. I mean, if you want to, you can, but I guess that gun alone gives purpose to the Deadeye class, because the rifles get a lot of boosted damage under the Deadeye class's abilities. I'd probably still play the game with ARs, though. I mean, the ARs in this game are kind of... Even though they're low damage, the DPS just pays off more than having pure damage output on a gun. I mean, if I was using a regular rifle right now, I would have hit this thing like 5 times instead of, you know, like 40-something times. So, the fire rate and DPS makes most of the difference when I play this. At least that's how I see it, you know. Let's see, there should be something in one of these houses, I'm pretty sure. I could be off a little bit. There are a lot of houses here. It's probably this big one over here. Yeah, there's a thingamajig. Alright, let's see. What do you got in you? There's a whole lot of stuff here, like I said. What is down here? Oh, we got this place down here. Alright. Yep, okay. This has a superb loot. And... oh, apparently 2 superb loots. I don't think I've ever seen this chair before. I probably just didn't turn my camera. That's all it was. I probably just didn't turn my camera and I missed the chair. But we got one of these things. I don't know what they call it in this. I think it's like a light something or other. I don't know. But basically it's just a projector. That's why we went in that building. There's something in front of us too. In that house. Maybe? Yeah, okay.
Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work.
Some of these things aren't on our map right now. I just know that there's a lot here.
It's a Fry Sparker mindset.
I mean, you can tell that there's a lot in a place because it'll tell you on the side there when it keeps popping up. But this place has a lot of stuff, like a whole lot. Okay. This is the back entrance to a place that I could have entered somewhere else. But we'll just go this way since we're here. There is a quest that brings you here to get this backpack. It's not just a random backpack laying on the ground, trust me. I thought it was for the longest time. But there is a quest that brings you to get that. I don't remember specifically what quest that is, but it does exist. So. If you're concerned about that random ass backpack, that actually is the backpack sprite that would be on your character, don't be. You'll have to come get it later. I seriously don't remember what it's for, though. I've only done that quest once, so I have no idea. Out of like 300 quests, I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to forget like 1 or 2. There we go. Got them all. Holy crap. Alright, let's get this loot. This place has... Oh, I guess there's only 4 superb loots. I thought there was a lot more. Not gonna lie. I thought there was like 11 here. There are some places that have a ridiculous amount, like 11 superb loots. And... I don't know. It's just one of those things I don't really understand sometimes. It's usually like a tiny area too that has that much loot in it. I'm just sitting there like, why all the free loot? But I mean, the game's gonna give you loot when it wants to give you loot, you know? Let's see, I need this. What else do I need? I need this. I believe there's a toilet thing here too for us to do. I don't remember where it is, but pretty sure it's here somewhere. It's definitely not in this building, but... Oh, that's what we have to come here for. Okay. Trim's quest sends us to Suburbia. I think we already met Trim. At least I think we did. I don't think I talked to him at all, but I found his fast travel marker, I'm pretty sure. Let's check real quick. Yeah, okay, we found Trim. Trim's right here. His one quest sends us over to where I just was, basically. And there's the toilet. It's on the other side of the town, but there is a toilet thing here. Alright, let's go hit this first house that I talked about. Basically, I wanted to hit the sign that brings us over here before I came to this house, because the Mectron's quest takes place in this house as well. And you need to hit the sign in order to do the Mectron's quest. So there's no point in going down there if we don't do that first. They're just like little stone radish people, but they're really annoying.
Well, what do you know,
Alright.
peasant? Sometimes even seasoned travelers needed a chance to get away from the hustle of the city. It was always that way, even in the olden days. That's one of the reasons some moved here, believe it or not. The tracks you found here will lead you back into the thick of things, eventually.
Yeah, they will. I think this might be our first automaton quest where we actually get a different version of the automaton. A thing to remember about your automaton and the quest relating to it: if it takes you to an underground place or just some kind of area where you're gonna get a new one, chances are 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have to fight a robot.
Squeeze up.
It's just a fact. If it takes you underground or to a random building or something like that, you're gonna have to fight a robot.
Feeling pumped up.
And that's just life. That is just life. Honestly, the robots are kind of pushovers. Once you get used to them. They still hit like trucks, no matter what, but... when you get used to how they work, they tend to become pushovers like that. Basically, usually they try and stun you with a laser, and then after they stun you for a second with the laser hit, they try and bum rush you with that fist attack, and that fist attack does a shit ton of damage. Doesn't matter if you're frail or not, that fist attack does a shit ton of damage. Oh, we got the Muka one. I don't like the Muka. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. It looks like a cross between a duck and a frog. I don't like that one. Don't like it. If you like it, power to you. You can go to your automaton menu in your gear section and change it now if you would like to. Oh, my computer's being weird. Alright, cool. Just add it to the list of weird things happening. Kind of used to weird stuff happening, you know, with all the bad luck that revolves around me most of the time. But last night was a new level of weird. And my computer pulling up Windows is not as weird as last night either, but it's pretty damn close. Last night at like 2 in the morning, I have a ceiling fan in my room, and it's supposed to be broken, and I haven't used it since I accidentally turned it on like over a year ago. I actually like wrapped the cord out of the way so I couldn't use it. And it just turned on randomly at full blast at 2 in the morning last night. No idea why. You have to pull a cord on the ceiling from it for it to activate too. And I definitely didn't touch the ceiling, and I'm pretty sure the spiders that show up occasionally are not strong enough to pull a cord. So. But, yeah. It's definitely weird when a ceiling fan turns on at full blast at 2 in the morning. For no reason. Just does. But my computer tried switching screens off of OBS there for a second. Tried putting the PS Remote Play on the screen, even though I haven't touched my computer. Of course. Just loading in. Now, I could tell from how temperamental the game was being a little while ago that something was going to happen, but if I said it out loud, I would have jinxed it, and it probably would have happened a lot sooner. Yeah, like I said, we got super lucky. Literally, it auto-saved after I opened that trunk and jumped on this car. So basically, we just have to fight the 2 things that are right in front of us again, that I was in the middle of fighting anyway when the game crashed. I don't even worry when this game crashes, just because of that. Like, I'm so used to it, and the autosaves are ridiculously good to go in this game, so nothing to worry about.
You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool.
I mean, it still does suck, don't get me wrong. I'm a little upset that the game crashes so often. But it's nothing to do with the game. I'm getting PSN crashes, which is just PSN being stupid and poorly programmed. I mean, this game doesn't even use internet. Like, the fact that I'm getting PSN crashes is just so freaking dumb. Alright, there should be another house up here this way that has another item in it. I think it might be a guitar. Oh no, it's a Terra Globus.
You need to swivel the globus's bearings.
Sorry, brain fart for a second. I still have no idea where the 4th resource totem is in this place. For some reason, I have trouble finding it. The 3rd one's right here. And you would think finding a resource totem is fairly easy compared to all these other little things that I remember, because of how big they are, but like, I just can't find the damn thing. I feel like that one might be the one that I was missing the last time, but they try and hide them around the outskirts of the city, and I just can't find them. As annoying as that is, it's just a resource thing, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. I'd be more concerned if we were missing something else here. But that's everything in Suburbia now. Sadly, we crashed in the middle of it, so I'm gonna have to split things up a little bit when I go to edit and everything, but yeah. There's a lot here. It really is. This is an aura tower that we'll have to deal with eventually, and there's a little bit of loot up here at this building. I think there's like one chest, because it's a completely different area. And this area right here is a dead zone area with, I think, either 5 or 7 enemies, and then I think a bio container or 2, and that's it. So if you really want to go in the dead zone area over here, you can, but I don't recommend it. There's nothing really there. But yeah, we're gonna go back to Moog for now. Still trying to finish Boom's quest too, so. Hey Sarah, how's it going?
Moog says he's found keys in fluff dung before, and always wondered what they'd unlock. Discover the rest and you'll find more keys. There's plenty of poo to go around. Moog says you did good on that last monster. He hopes you have time to help him seek out the next one. It's not too far away. It shouldn't take you as long as the previous one. But that's no reason to waste time.
He says it's not very far away,
If
but
you
I
keep
don't
up the
remember.
hunt, you'll round them all up in no time.
So,
Moog appreciates your...
I'll just talk to him later. Let's see. Where's this thing?